Hello. In this video, we're going to look at how to navigate an IDE using Visual Studio as an example. We are also going to make a simple program so you can see how the code you write in the IDE produces content. An IDE, or Integrated Development Environment, is a set of development tools used to create applications. Here in the Start page, you can see my recent projects, but in order to get started on your own project, click File, Project. In the left-hand side of this screen, we can see the different types of languages we can create projects for, but since this is a C# class, we want to click on C#. Now we see all of the different types of C# applications. Since our objective is to display a piece of text to the user, we will make a console application. This is because a console application provides a 25 by 80 character canvas to present whatever we want while all of the code is hidden in the background. Make sure to type Hello World or something similar into the namespace right here. I recommend letting Visual Studio store your programs in the default location because I will explain where to find your Hello World project to zip it up and send it to Blackboard. Press OK to move on. Right away you can see that you were absolutely bombarded with text, but don't worry, most of that existing code is there to help you. Let's break it down piece by piece. At the top, these are commands that are pulling alien namespaces into your program because they provide tools used in many basic programs, and Visual Studio assumes you will need them. We will see the system namespace in action while making this program. Here where it says namespace, you will notice that it is the same as the name you provided in the previous screen. If you want to call methods from another class, it must have the same namespace to work. Everything you write in this .cs file is a part of the class. A solution will contain many of these, and they can use each other since they share the same namespace. Here is the default method, or main method, that is provided to us. For the purpose of this assignment, this is where you will write the code. But proper use of the main method is very important and will be explained in a separate video. Lastly, we come to all these brackets that are floating around. Whenever you go deeper into a project, for example how the namespace that can encompass several classes moves down into your unique class, and then a method of that class, you have to enclose each new step down in curly brackets as such. Make sure to organize them in a similar fashion because it is good etiquette. Since the code we are writing is a part of the default method, we'll begin typing right in here. This bit of code comes from the system namespace. Just like our class is a namespace, system has a class called console, and this class provides you with tools to change how the console is presented to the user. WriteLine is a method of that class, and just like our method, it exists to do only one thing. The WriteLine method only lets you print out a line of text on the console window. This is perfect because we want to print Hello World on the console. One last thing is to make sure this code belongs to you by using comments. Using the // command, you can pop text anywhere you want without it affecting your code. Here at the top, let's comment our name, date, and version so whoever looks at it knows who it belongs to. You can also give your documentation a border so it stands out. While we're at it, let's comment our code so the user knows what it does. Now that we think our code does what we want, we need to begin debugging it, where we execute the code and see what the user would see. To do so, press F5 or this little green play button. Well, it looks like our code didn't work. When coding on your own, you must tackle your bugs one by one until your code works. Calling this other method from the console class should be a solution because it tells the console that it has to wait for the user to press enter before it can close. Otherwise, it will do so automatically. Now that our program works, we need to zip it up so we can submit it. In order to find my newly created project folder, I should follow this path. Documents, Visual Studio, and Projects. Here I see my new Hello World project right here, so to get it ready for Blackboard, I'm going to zip it up. Now it's all set to go.